I'm just gonna kind of talk to myself until I have somebody in the room. Hopefully, people will pop in here and come say hey. So right now I'm just talking to myself. Ah, yay, yay! I've got a few people. Hello, Diane. Hello, Linda. Here I thought I was gonna be talking to myself the whole time. Um, I hope everybody is doing well. Um, I have been, hello, Robin. I have been doing my second week of CSI labs. Hello, Allison. Hello, Sparkle, Dust, and Diamonds. Christopher! Christopher, so I got a question for you. I know that my canvas will not work for your Pride event, but I am looking for a Pride canvas. I have one. The question is where I set it to keep it safe. That's going to be the question of the hour is where I sat it because I definitely want to work on the Pride event. If y'all don't know, Christopher Kalasa is doing a Pride event this month, and hello, we gotta show us some Pride. Hello, Kim. Yes, Robin, you're number two. Hey, Sarah. Hello, Sue. It has colors. It's this one. Hold on. It's this one, Christopher. Would that work? I mean, it's got pinks, purples, yellows. I don't know. I just don't know if it has enough colors. That's my worry. Hello, Nancy. Hey, Joe. Hey, Kim. Hey, Melanie. Hello, Tina. So would that work, Christopher? I'm doing Faces of Fairy 142. If it won't work, I will go find one of my I do have mini Pride canvases. I just gotta find it. Um, I am also working on an ice cream parlor pups. I was trying to see if I had a picture. Okay, so I'm also working on this one. Would that work, Christopher? There's a lot of colors in that one. I just didn't know if that would work or not. Hello, Marcia. Okay, it'd be fine. Hello, happy little drills. Hello, diamonds around the world. Yay! I'm glad you're here for the first live. I hope that you enjoy it. We try to have fun. There's my bestie in the house. Okay, so and I am working on. I haven't finished it yet, but I am working on a whip and chat for the banner is a rainbow of colors. Okay, that is true. It very much is. In my little ice cream parlor pups, it's got all the fun colors going right along there. Cause y'all, I gotta have color. Y'all, I have I don't know what it is. I'm kind of. It's not that I'm a naysayer of non-colored. I just love color. So I tend to work with it. Yay. Okay. Well, Christopher, I will definitely do it. Hey, Marion, it's actually going well. Okay. So what I was saying is that I am working on getting up a whip and chat for those that are interested in learning about my labs that I've been doing. So the first whip and chat is going to talk about my death investigation lab that I did last week. Um, I will I will obviously not show any of the more graphic pictures. Um, so basically, the most that you'll see is, and they're not even real skeletons, y'all. They're just because we had to dig for fake skeletons. But still, it was supposed to be working on, I guess, essentially like what it would be like to dig for and recover remains, essentially. So I'm going to do a whip and chat kind of taking y'all through my experience on that lab. And this lab that I am doing this week is on accident and reconstruction. And mostly so far today, we have worked on photography. So I'm not sure if that's going to be exciting enough to do a whip and chat on. Hello, Michelle from North Carolina. So glad to see you. Let's see, Marcia, my little cooking dragon. That well, that I've got. Y'all. I'm still trying to decide what I want to do so many canvases. Like right now, I have three going because I have this one. Four, for those that do not know, which of course most of y'all were probably in Kara's live and you've been in Mindy's live, so you probably already know. But I am working with my bestie, Kara, and my other really super close friend, Mindy, from Mindy's Diamond Moment, Kara, the principal painter. And we are doing a Craftably Craze event this month. As a tribute to Craftably, because we loved them. They were an amazing company, and a lot of us do have quite a few canvases from them, and this is just one. Like I had a hard time deciding which one to do, and because of the fact that I am trying as much as possible, it doesn't happen all the time, but as much as possible, I'm trying to do as many canvases this year that have dragons in them, since this is the year of the dragon. So obviously next month will be super easy for me, because for those that do not know, Kara and I will be doing the Draglings and Books event. And if you have not heard of that event, it is a Randall Spangler event, and it is run through the Facebook page, Draglings and Books, and on our channels. So Randall Spangler himself comes on my lives every Monday during July. He'll be working on a canvas that we'll get to, or a painting. We'll get to see whatever painting that he is currently working on. And we obviously get to watch him and talk, and that's always fun. And he always does this remarkable thing where he creates you get an original piece that he gives away for the what I call the grand of the grand prizes. So, you know, that's always phenomenal. And we're still getting some more sponsors to get more prizes for everybody. So we are still working behind the scenes on that. So if you know anybody that wants to sponsor an event, hit me up. Would be glad to have you. Let me see. I'm just going back in the chat. Let's see. Diane, you'd love a whip and chat like that. That's the only thing I worried about is I worry that there's not very many people that would find the forensics interesting. Now, for me, forensics is super interesting because, well, I mean, that's kind of why I'm getting a degree in crime scene investigation, because I absolutely love true crime. I love forensics, and um, that's why I'm getting a second degree in it. But I don't know how many people in the diamond painting community that are interested in forensics. I used to do a long time ago when I started my channel, or a little bit after I started my channel. I started doing this thing every Friday called Forensic Fridays, where I talked about a forensic case and, tried to talk about it from the forensic viewpoint. And some people watched it and other people didn't. And so I kind of stopped doing it. And I don't know if I should go back to doing that or not. So I've just been kind of trying to judge what people's interest is, because what I did is I did it like a whip and chat where I was working on a canvas but talking about a forensic case. So Thank you, Alyssa, so much for putting that up. I love you, hon. I miss you so much. You bought love from Tmall. Oh, you know what, Kim? I'm not sure if the Pride event is a new start. I will have to look. Christopher, is it a new start? Maybe he answers. Maybe he answers. I know, right? Party continued. Thank you. Hey, Sherry. Ooh, sorry. Forgive me for that. How's everybody doing? Oh, yay. Okay, can't wait to watch those whipping chats. Okay. Um, oh, 49 lives lost the Pulse Club. What? Are you kidding me? Oh my God. I didn't know about the little boy that drowned. Wow. I am definitely gonna have to go look that up. Oh, you have 4 Spangler canvases. Yep, Kara has, because they sent them to Kara um for giveaways, and I don't know why, but people didn't claim them. So we still have canvases to give away, Spangler canvases to give away. So I mean, we do have, like I said, and we have Diamond Art Club is always so nice and wonderful to sponsor the event, because you can only get Randall Spangler diamond paintings legally licensed from Diamond Art Club. They're the only place that carries Randall Spangler diamond paintings. So it's wonderful that they do that as well. Uh, oh, yay. Well, Melanie, I hate that you don't have a Spangler canvas. Okay, please tell me I'm back, because my phone went reconnecting. That kind of freaks me out. So I'm really hoping that I'm back. Of course, I could be just talking to myself here. Hopefully not. But yes, we will be having the Monday night ritual again with Randall, watching him create. Okay, for the Pride event, does not have to be a new start. Doesn't have to be finished. Just weekly progress pics. See, a lot of us creators, we try to make it as easy as possible. And I will get up a video for the Spangler event. But once again, you don't have to have a new art. The only thing that we do ask is that we ask that if you are doing any canvas that is smaller than a 50 by 50, that one does have to be a new start. Other than that, you can't have more than 30% of the canvas already completed. But you don't have to finish the canvas. Okay. You don't have to finish the canvas. You just have to make weekly progress and come and join us. Come watch Randall. You can also cross stitch. He has Heaven and Earth designs. He has 2 coloring books. You can color from his coloring books. Coloring pages have to be brand new every week, and you do have to finish those. That's the only thing that has to be a finish on it. Sarah, you'd love to see the Whip and Chat with Forensics. Ooh, yeah. Marion will be there. Okay. Nova Scotian hiker interested in forensics. Yay. Rosanna interested. Yay. Okay. See, that makes me feel so much bad. Marcia, you lucky, lucky girl. There's so many Randall paintings that I have not got, but you know what? I'm still trying. I'm still trying. If I don't get them all, I'll be okay. I can live vicariously through everybody that has it. Okay, Sparkle Dust and Diamonds, you like it? I am back. I'm back. Yay. Yes, we are allowing. Okay, I got to catch up in my chat. We are allowing the cross stitch and Spangler coloring pages. Hello, Rhonda, sweetie girl. Okay, the Pulse nightclub happened in 2016. Okay, now I'm caught up in the chat. So yes, um, cross stitch and coloring pages also count. And so you will want to make sure, though, because we're going to be, you'll have to enter your progress pics at the Facebook page, Draglins and Books. Try to find my things here. And yes, in case you don't know, I do my squares with tweezers, because I don't know why. I don't know why I do it. I started it one day and fell in love with working with the tweezers with squares, and just never stopped, because I don't have to dip in any wax or putty, although I love waxes. I love putties. And by the way, I had a very sweet person that sent me these because I love being able to push, push, sweep my drills to get them lined up. And I only had one, and I had a very sweet person send me these. So I am so grateful. And like I said, right now we are working on the Craftably Craze. Oh, you'll cry if I don't do the forensic chat. I will definitely do it. Okay, so Diamonds Around the World, the Spangler event is happening in July. Draglings and Books is happening in July. It's only for 1 month. It's all of the month of July. And a lot of Spangler canvases will also work for other events that are happening. Kara, the principal painter, is my partner in this, but she is also going to be doing another event in July with Mindy's for Mindy's Diamond Moment, and it's where far out. I forgot the hashtag, Kara. You might have to remind me, but it's like a if you have a canvas that has a 60s 70s vibe or is far out, or if you're working on, like, say, a Spangler and you bling it up like crazy, that also works because that's going far out on the canvas, so that works. Hey, Deborah. um Now, one of the things that Spangler usually asks is he likes suggestions of things that y'all are interested in seeing. I always find it hilarious because he's like, they're not going to be interested in just watching me draw and paint and everything. And I'm like, Randall, I just don't think you realize people love watching it. It's so fun to watch an artist create as they're talking to us. And it was so funny because the last event that we had in March, which we do a draw with Spangler event, and he actually took suggestions on when he put the draglings in there. He drew them in there, and people had suggestions in the chat of, like, maybe dressing them up in costumes. And he's like, "Oh, that sounds kind of cool. I hadn't even thought about that." And he said, "What kind of costumes would y'all like to see?" And he took suggestions from the crowd as to what costumes to put on them. So I think we ended up with a witch and a fairy, if I'm correct. Dewey and are witches. And there it is. Thank you, Sparkle Dust and Diamonds. Far Out and Funky 24. Hey, Joe. How you doing? Um, oh, they didn't realize that 3 events happened all that same weekend. Oh, my gosh. First ever work along was with Randall. Oh, that's so sweet. Hey, Carly, how are you? Um, are you talking about Randall does a Christmas pack? He has. Okay, so the Christmas ones that he did, there is the We Three Kings, and that's the one with cats. Then he has the um, dog tree, which is like the Christmas tree made up of dogs. The kitten tree, that one's made up of kittens. Then he has a winter mystery one. That's all that they told us, was that it was a winter mystery. Now I'm a bad girl, and I do know what that mystery is, because I'm not very good when it comes to mystery paintings, of not wanting to know what it is. See, I'm bad. Like, I don't want to find out what the mystery is as I'm working on it. I want to know what the mystery is before I work on it, and then just love watching it come together. Because I hope I'm not the only one like that. I know, right? I'm so looking forward. I'm hoping he has. I'm hoping he has the Halloween one complete. It would be really cool to see how it actually turned out. Deborah, you love that one chat? Awesome. Yeah, I know. And that's what I told him. I thought it was so fun getting a chance to feel like you were part of being part of the creation of the canvas. I told him that a lot of us loved it. Diamond Queen 2020, yes, the mystery winter one. Hello, Crafty Ducky. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Oh yeah, I forgot Santa Surprise. He did Santa Surprise, and then there was another one. I think it was called Waiting for Santa, because I was not able to get one of them. The one where, and it might be Santa Surprise, the one where he's waiting on Santa like in a slipper by the window. I didn't get that one. I was not able to get that one. I got the other one where I think, and I think it's Dewey, is in a Santa costume. I have that one. Because since they put out two, I couldn't get both of them. So I had to choose. I'm telling you, I don't like choosing. I don't like choosing, but I did. I had to choose one, and I want to say it was Waiting for Santa. Maybe someone might have to correct me on the actual name. Um, it is time for a new Christmas one. Maybe tell him to work on a Christmas one. That might be fun. Because, I told him, and I think y'all did too in the chat, how cool would it be to have a Christmas spangler with those, you remember those little old fashioned Christmas tree lights that looked like little candles with, it had like, I don't know, some sort of fluid up in there. It kind of reminded me of like little candle lava lamps. Do y'all know what I'm talking about? Or have I know I'm completely dating myself out here. Um, yay, Jen. You knew what it was before you ordered it. Yeah, I just couldn't do it. The cookie one. Okay, Santa Surprise is the Santa outfit. Okay, that one's the one I have then. I don't have the other. Bubble lights. That's what they're called. Bubble lights. My grandmother used to have those bubble lights, and I don't know why, but I thought those were just the cutest, coolest. Well, maybe not cutest, but I thought they were the coolest thing um, ever. Were those lights, because they were just kind of fun to sit and watch, right? Christopher, I bet you anything you know what them bubble lights are too, Christopher. I love you to death, though. I know, right? It would be awesome. Santa Surprise is dressed in a Santa costume in front of the fireplace. So then what's the one? What's the one called where, Lord? Okay, listen here. Camera, internet. Oh, I hate when it does that. Like, and nobody is on the internet here at this house. So someone is messing with my internet out there, people. They're going to make me track them down and hog time. And I don't know what I'm going to do with them after a hog time. Actually, I got to be careful because as a forensic thing, I know how easy it is to track that. Yeah, I'm old, Christopher. I'm not old. I am young at heart. My age does not define who I am. Y'all, as a matter of fact, last week, which is the hardest lab out of all the forensic lab, and I was there. I was the oldest one there. All of them are younger, and I might not have kept up exactly like them, but I did do it. I did complete it. I did all this stuff, and they were so amazing, y'all. These were amazing people that I got to work with in the labs. So I was super, super happy. Bubble lights, and he added them to a Christmas one 2 years ago. Oh, okay, Linda. I'll have to look at that one. Waiting for Santa, pulling up the covers and feel your shiny green eyelids getting heavy. Okay, so the Waiting for Santa is the one I don't have. Tucked inside fuzzy slippers. Yeah, that's the one I don't have. That black and white on the Mystery Creek. Oh no, Kim, it does. Well, what about the newer ones that have like the blue and the orange within them? Does that mess with you? Oh, okay. Your husband's birthday nap is over. Y'all have a wonderful dinner. Tell your husband happy birthday, and you go enjoy. Thank you for stopping in for a little bit anyway. Okay, Waiting for Santa. That's the one I gotta have. Christopher does know what they are. That's right. I know how to hide skeletons. I know how to dig them up too. But that was definitely an interesting thing. Oh, your parents had them all over the house. Your parents are ex hippies. My mom, I don't know if I'd consider her a hippie. I mean, obviously she was around during that time. Y'all, my mom never comes to my live, so I don't think I have to worry about getting in trouble too much with her. But Lord have mercy, when I saw what she was dressed in right after her wedding, she had those. Now, this was definitely before my time because I was not even a twinkle in my mama's eye at her wedding. But she had like the shortest of short mini skirts, and I think they call them go go boots. I think that's what they call those boots. And I was like, good Lord, mama. Mm. And and she liked, the Beatles and the Bee Gees. I don't know if that would be considered hippie though. So Marcia, you did tell me I could do it, and I did. There's draglins in the house mess. I know that someone, little draglins better stop messing with my internet because it freaks me out every time I see it going reconnecting, and I'm like, no one is supposed to be on the internet. Because I told my husband, I said, hubby, I'm going live. I'm doing this. I'm going live. And he's like, I'm not even on. He's playing a game, but he's not playing it on the internet. So they got to stop messing with it. Yes, you did. I showed those youngins what I got. Well, you know what? They were the sweetest kids because I was so, y'all have no idea. I was so scared that being the oldest, that they were going to like make fun of me and all this. And they didn't. They didn't. These guys were amazing. They accepted me in their group. Y'all, they even invited me out to with everybody when everybody went to go out to eat. They even invited me to go with them. Um, and I'm very lucky because I also have, there's quite a few of them that were in last week's lab with me that are in this week's lab with me. And then we've got some new people that I have never met in this lab as well. So it's pretty cool. Um, you're not old, Marcia. The white boots. Yes. Okay. They're called go-go boots. You found the bubble lights on Amazon. Does they still sell them? Okay. They are called go-go boots. Well, she sounds like mod, not hippie. Ooh, okay. Well, what's a mod? How's I don't know what that is. All I know is that she liked doing the whatever the some sort of swim and grab your nose, and she also, her and my stepdad used to love doing something called swing dancing. I think that's what it was called, swing dancing. Now my stepdad, he was actually pretty cool because he was in the military. I want to say he was in the army, but one of his jobs that he did is that he was a DJ. And one of the coolest things is that he was one of the very first DJs. Y'all ready for this? He was one of the very first DJs to give Elvis Presley a chance by playing his music on the radio at the station where he worked. And in fact, they recorded a small little single record at his studio. So he was actually friends with Elvis, and Elvis used to send him Christmas cards. Now, the bad part is, like, he says he wishes now he would have held on to those Christmas cards, but he gave them away to young ladies that he was interested in, and now he wishes that he would have held on to them instead of handing them out to. I told him, I said, "You did what? Why did you do that?" But I think it's pretty cool that, I mean, him and Elvis were friends. Now, this is obviously, they were friends before Elvis got popular. But then, like I said, Elvis did send him a few Christmas cards um, that he just did not hold on to for whatever reason. Um, your folks was cowboy boots and tight Wranglers. Oh well, I had some of those in my family. The boots were made for walking. Oh, she thought she was walking something. You are the tie-dyed dragon. Oh, tie-dyed dragon. That's so sweet. Hello, Vanessa. How are you? When I see the mod style, I'll know it. I'll have to go look it up. Um, your mom was a habit and oh no, my mom, at least not according now according to my mom, she was all prim and proper. According to my grandmother, that was not the case. Oh, my grandmother would tell me stories of what my mama did, and my mama would be like, shh, hush, mama. Um, which I understand now, because we want our children um to think that we were perfect little innocents. Unfortunately, my my mother clued my children in pretty quickly that I was not all Miss Innocent and Rainbows. Although I'd worked very hard, I had very good grades in high school. High school, I did what I was supposed to. For the most part, there were still some things that were a little naughty that I should not have done, but I did anyway, because I was young and dumb and just thought I was all that in a bag of chips. Um, so, I think everybody's got to have that small little rebellion factor. Now, the thing with me is that I was on my own at the age of 15. Now, I lived in my mother's house, but my mom was never there. So I essentially had the house all to myself. And for the most part, though, I tried to be good. And I tried not to cause too much trouble. So I was very independent, but that doesn't mean that I didn't do my fair share of getting out there and having some fun. I did. I had plenty of get out there and have fun type of activities. Did y'all ever do anything in your younger years that you're like, oh my goodness? Because there are things that you don't want your children to do, but eventually they're going to do something. I feel like every teenager just about does something that when they get older, they look back and they go, I probably shouldn't have done that. But you did it anyway and you learned a life lesson. Um, Wait, Rhonda? Wait. Rhonda, you were a goody two shoe when you were younger. Cause girl, you wild now. That whoo, I'm telling y'all showed me some things at the retreat that I didn't even. Yeah, girl, yeah, Christopher, I know you was a bad boy. I know. I think my hair might turn white learning some of the stuff you did. I bet, but I bet you were a hoot and a half because you're a hoot and a half now. Um, the only habit your mom might have worn was during how. wait, was bar hopping a thing in the earlier days? Like, you know, I think a lot of generations think that they started something new. I was watching something on Instagram, y'all, and I about spit out my coke when I listened to it, because it was, I want to say it was either Generation Z or Gen Alpha. I don't remember which set it was, but they were like, "Hey, we've got some new slang." Um, and like one of them is dude, and I'm thinking, you did not create dude. You did not create rad. You did not create bad. I'm like going, and I'm pretty sure we didn't even create that because it would not surprise me in the least if some of the sayings that we had in the 80s, 90s were from previous generations, or the funniest thing that I had, I swear, I had this kid come into class one time and they were like, oh, you've got I gotta tell you about this really cool band that's out there. And I'm like, oh really? And he's like, well, You have to like rock and roll. And I'm like, yeah, I love rock. I love heavy metal. That's like my jam. And he's like, okay, okay. So then you might like it. You might want to look them up. They're called Led Zeppelin. Y'all, I'm telling you, it took everything that I had in me not to laugh in that kid's face. Like I had to turn around and I'm like, I said, that's not a new band. And they're like, yeah, yeah, they're all the rage right now. They're all, and I'm just like, I said, that band was around before me. That was before my time. But I love hearing that they think that Led Zeppelin is a new band. It's a new band and it's a new sound, y'all. Just like someone was wearing their jeans were bell bottoms, but they didn't call them bell bottoms. And they're like, "Don't you love this new fashion trend?" And I'm thinking, I was a fashion trend. No offense to anybody that wore bell bottoms. I wore them when I was a kid, like little kid. My mom used to put me in them along with, for whatever reason, her favorite two colors to throw on me were brown and orange, or brown and green, or orange and green. I don't know why. I'm not sure exactly why that was the colors because they had some pretty cool looking colors. Um, but those were not it. But then, then the 80s and 90s came and that was all about that's all. Maybe that's why I love color so much, is because I'm from the, uh, what do you call, like, fluorescent era. Neons, y'all, neons. Um, let me see. Let's see. Marion, you were a goody two shoes. Oh my goodness! And here, I was not a goody two shoes. I mean, I did what I was supposed to. You told a kid he didn't look like his parents and asked him if he could be adopted. Turns out, oh no! Oh, that would be bad. No way, man. Feeling groovy. Def Leppard was the first concert your daughter went to. Oh my god! Please tell me they didn't think Def Leppard was new. I'm telling you, when they think it's new, it kills me. Iron butterfly flares. Yeah, I think that's what they call them. Flares. Brown and orange. Ooh, yeah. Hip huggers, mini skirts. What the heck are Peter Pan boots? I don't think I've ever heard of Peter Pan boots. Last time I knew, Peter Pan wore like these little slippers. What that? See, that's gonna make me go look up Peter Pan boots. Brown and orange and greens. Those were the colors of the 70s. Yep. Neon. See, those are mine. Late 80s, early 90s. Neons, baby. That is where my heart lies. Like, and it was all about the layers. Now, I went through a couple of different fashions. The Madonna fashions fascinated me. Um, I was not into the uh Lord, I'm trying to figure out how to say it. Uh, I was not okay. I did not wear the funnels on parts of my body. Okay, I was not into the funnel part of the. I was more uh early ish Madonna, True Blue and Material Girl. Who's that girl? That how she dressed in Desperately Seeking Susan. That was more of the Madonna vibe that I followed. And then, of course, I was into the anything Cyndi Lauper. I loved teasing my hair, spraying it within an inch of its life, crimping it because we thought that looked cool, and coloring it different neon colors. Then I was also into I did eventually go into the grunge era and then wearing all black. My mom could not stand it. She's like, I don't understand. You were so into color. Everything in this room was like a rainbow exploded. Like Rainbow Bright was a favorite toy of mine in cartoon, and Punky Brewster. If anybody remembers Punky Brewster, I love that. I love that show, and I love dressing like Punky Brewster, and I love the show Blossom. But my mom's like, "How did you go from all this color to everything in your wardrobe is black?" And I said, "Mama, I've grown, and this is what we wear. This is how." and she was not pleased with my. I tried to get her to let me paint my room all black, and she said no. Oh Lord, your son thought Santana was new. Oh Lord, because they don't even know what or how to use the old phones. I don't think they would know. I actually saw an Instagram on that too. Someone was going, what would be really cool is if you had a phone that you could use that was just in your house, and then there was a what do they call them, where they like duet it or something, and someone was like, you mean a house phone? She's talking about a house phone. Yes, those existed. A house phone. And all of us that had those, right? You had the, especially if you were the corded. This is prior to the cordless. Your mom, my mom knew exactly where I was on the phone, because I stretched that daggum cord as far as it could go to crawl into a closet or something, because she refused to give me a phone in my room. So I had to stretch my phone, because all the phone calls were for me. I don't even know why she actually tried to attempt to answer the phone, because nobody called her. No offense, but all her friends, they didn't call her. They called, my friends called going, get off the phone, or she'd get on and think I couldn't hear her on the other end, um, which we did. Rolling Stones are older than you. Oh, okay. Kid in the early '70s. Mom went to Salvation, brought a few jeans. Oh, that is so cool. Twiggy dresses. I think I know what those look like. I know who Twiggy is. Large geometric plastic. Oh my God. Plastic earrings and the Chucky bracelets. Don't forget jellies. Do not forget jellies. I love jellies. And big bags. You're so funny, Christopher. I never wore that thing. I did not do that. No, I can't say I had hot pants and tube tops. I did have those. Um, when your relaxed tee finally became too. Oh, Aquanet. Oh, good Lord. Oh, yep. Your era was beehive hairdos. I bet that took a lot of. Beehives had to have taken a lot of hairspray, y'all. That I could not even imagine being able to. And I thought teasing was it. We are the reason that the ozone layer is what it is. Flash dance, leg warmers. Oh God. Share the phone, extension cord. Oh, party lines. My mom would not let me get on the party lines. I was so mad. I wanted to. Yep, 25. Nobody called. Oh my God. Like I'm telling you, some of the, and it is interesting to me to watch trends come back. Now, are there some trends we have that do not need to see the light of day? Absolutely, there are. But I do find myself being nostalgic a little bit, y'all, when I look back at some of the, because now my generation, which is you know I'm a Gen Xer. I'm a Gen Xer, and we get attacked a lot on people like Gen X is a horrible, and I'm like, listen, y'all. I'm a nice Gen Xer. There's others that are not so nice, so y'all might want to watch. Um, but there were a lot of things that and when I watch those videos, I'm like, oh my God, y'all, I remember having that toy or having that accessory or playing that game, or being traumatized by that game. See, I was not in the poodle skirts and Oxford phase. I did like Oxfords. I thought they were cool. Bell bottoms are back in style. I know. I know. I saw some kids wearing them. That's just one trend I was not gonna jump on. Um, Sue, you think y'all had, see, I think every generation thinks that they had, because I feel like that my generation had the best music. I think every generation, you fall in love with the music from your generation, but the toys and I don't know, I absolutely, now, there's one toy that traumatized me as a kid, and I will never. Ooh, I tried playing it because some kids brought one. I don't know. I don't even know where they found it because I'm pretty sure I don't know. I don't think they sell this game anymore, but they may still sell it. All I know is that some kids brought it to like one of the final days of school and was like, "Hey, let's play this cool game." And y'all, I saw that box and went, it was Operation. I don't know why. Listen, that thing, that and I don't even remember the name of the game now, but it was, I don't know if it was called Pop It or something like that. It was where, you had to put these little pieces in before the timer exploded and it popped in your face. Whew. Y'all, those two games gave me the biggest anxiety ever. Um, let's see. Oh, look at y'all saying y'all had to hairspray, dippity doo. Dippity doo. The heck is dippity doo? Is that like a hair gel? I'm assuming. Pet rock. I know what a pet. Yeah, Operation Imperfection. Yep. Oh my God. Oh no. I did. I looked at that. I looked at that kid. And I'm like, I cannot play that game. Mm-mm. And by the end of the game, you would have thought they had been shocked, because they were like, oh, and I'm like, see, this is why we don't play that game no more, because it gives you anxiety. Um, like you could start off being as even and gentle, and then it just and there went all your concentration. Mm-mm. Um, Now, some of my cousins were really good at playing it, so they never hardly got buzzed. But I'd start trying to move fast because I thought maybe if I was fast, I wouldn't set off the buzz. But no, going fast was not a good. I just pinged those, dag nabbit. Going fast was not the way to win Operation. Perfection, you had to go fast. Let's see. Um, Perfection traumatized you. I'm telling you. Oh, okay, you can still get Lord Operation in. Oh Lord. Hey Nicole, how are you? Oh, Joan Jett. I like Joan Jett. Um, I'm telling you, I do enjoy walking down memory lane sometimes, and I think it's just because, like, I don't know, maybe it's nice to think back to how things were. Um, and of course, to know that you're older than Google, but I'm also older. What scares me is that I'm pretty sure I'm older. I know I'm older than CDs and DVDs. I think I'm older than cassette tapes because I want to say my uncle used to have something called an 8-track. I know what they look like. He used to have them in his Camaro. He'd play it for me a couple of times. Um, I don't remember if I'm older than VHS tapes though. I'm older than the internet. See, that's the scary thing for me. Oh God, hungry hippos. Oh, you were born in the mid '80s and raised in the '90s and early 2000s. Say, oh, but you like music from the '70s and '60s. That was pretty good. Commodore 64. That was a. I don't know. Was that a gaming system? 8 tracks. Wait, what? Wait. What hurt if you got hit with it? Hold on, hold on. What'd you get hit with? Hold on. Oh, the skip it thing. Oh, yeah, that was a little bit older though. Um, Wait, they had red vinyl records. Okay, now see. I okay. So I never had a Commodore. Then I had an Atari. That was my very first gaming system. Was Atari, and uh I remember playing Pac-Man on it. I also remember they had probably the worst game that ever existed on Atari. And y'all, I love this movie, so I was so mad when I could never get the game to work like it was supposed to. But I was in love with the TV or with the movie E.T. Okay, I loved E.T. And so when the game came out, I was one of those begging my mom, I need the ET game. except that there was a major glitch in that daggum game that you got stuck in this one hole and you could never get out of the hole. And there was no way to fix it. So that was probably the worst game. So I would not call myself a gamer, but I mean, obviously, I had games. I played Atari. I did play the Nintendo when it came out. I played the Game Boy. Um, I just play on the game systems now. Cassettes were around before VHS and beta tapes. Okay, see, I don't know what beta tapes are. Um, or maybe I do, and I just don't know that I do. You were 3 weeks late and 30 days too early for Gen X. Oh, so you're a boomer. Oh, okay. Well, you were very close. You still have the Commodore 64 games and printer. Oh, my goodness. Frogger. Oh, my God. Y'all, Frogger was so difficult for me. I always either got ran over in the road or hit by a log when I was supposed to be jumping on the log. What about Cubert? Does anybody remember the game Cubert? I loved the little creature. I love that daggone little creature. Um, I was just not very good at playing Cubert. I also couldn't go very far in Donkey Kong, but I was good at Pac-Man and Miss Pac-Man, Pac-Man and Miss Pac-Man so long as I was at the arcade. Um, but I was not very good at it on my Atari. Pong. Yep, I remember Pong. Yep, ET was the worst game ever. Are you kidding me? It's. I bet you anything. It's got to be the most expensive game now, just because it was so horrible that people want to know about it. I don't know why. Oh my god. Oh, Zelda. Oh, I loved Zelda. I did. You'd have to shake the 8 track. What would shaking it do? I know in cassettes you had to, well, on Nintendo cassettes, you had to blow on it to make them work right. Yep, used a pencil to rewind cassettes. Your hubby built his own arcade machine? Oh my god. Oh god, Cubert. Yep. Born in the late 60s, still listen to the Beatles, Janis Joplin, Mama and Papa's, Fleetwood Mac. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, quarter at the arcade. You just sent daughter all your Sega games. Now, I will tell you, like I said, I loved going to the arcade. Um, but you had to stand in line and you had to hope that you weren't waiting to play with someone who, or play after someone who was really good, because you were sitting there for like ever going, I just want my spot at the game. And of course now kids don't even have to go to an arcade, although they still do. Obviously if they go to what is the name of that place where you can go and play arcade? Dave and Buster's. So although their arcade games, they have some pretty neat looking games, I have to admit. Um, but they never had to wait like we do for video games, I don't think anyway. Um Christopher, you are so bad. You are so bad, Christopher. I love you to death. Oh, I love it. Let's see. You're older than cassettes, internet, cable, personal computer. Wait. Oh, you can remember party lines. Well, we always had a house phone too. People set them on fire, and now there aren't very many around. Oh God. Yep. I remember that. See, that's how come when people were like, well, what did your parents do? I'm like, our parents told us to get out of the house. Do not come back until it's dark. But the sad thing is that we had to have a PSA come on TV that said, parents, do you know where your children are? Why? Because they didn't know where we were. And that was probably for some of them the only way to remind them that they had children. And oh yeah, where are they? Um, we were just allowed to roam around wherever we wanted to go. I mean, my gosh, I was a latchkey kid, and my mom never. I was in 7th grade when I was going home by myself, fixed myself dinner, you know, watched TV, talked on the phone, did whatever I was supposed to do my homework. Sometimes I did, sometimes I didn't, but shoot, like I mean, my mom's still worried about me, don't get me wrong, but like it wasn't quite like it is now. Um, I don't know, I just feel like we had a lot of freedom, but I think it was just because our parents were like, just go hang out with your friends. See, nowadays you very rarely see them get outside and do stuff. And I'm like, don't you want to go outside and play? Like, and there, I would ask my kids, I'm like, y'all go get outside, go in the sunshine, go climb trees, rake leaves, go, I don't know, something, ride your bikes. No, now mine did get out. We had a go-kart and they would ride around in the go-kart. Um, and go swimming. But that was about it. They weren't, I mean, and now they're all inside everything. Last year the baby boomers, oh my goodness. Oh, Disney Quest. Now that was a fun place to go because you pay one price and you could play unlimited. Unlimited. You used to wire in the party lines. Oh my God, Alyssa, you just learned what a party line was. Like I said, I never got to go on the party lines. I knew they were there. I just wasn't allowed to go on them. Although all the time I was by myself, I could have gone on party lines. Why didn't I? I guess I thought my mama would get me. Somehow she'd know, right? Oh, yep, yep. We were for sure thinking that when the 2000s hit, it was going to be the end of the world. Um, because that's why Prince had that song. It was Prince, I think, right? Like, um, "Party Like It's 1999," or did I screw that up? Was it Prince that sang that song about partying like it's 1999, or have I got my music mixed up? Because I could. Oh, you shook it because it would get tightly wound. If you had the party lines, you'd be sitting there. Hey, that was the fun part of the party lines, is just listening to everybody because they got crazy and wild on there from what I hear. Latchkey sits 4th grade. Oh, wow. No, that one, I went until 7th grade. Go play outside. Yep. And don't come home till the sun come down. Yep. Okay, Prince. Yes. Okay, so I was right. Party like in 1999. And, now here we are. Although, okay, I want to know how many people out there are disappointed because you do realize that we are in the time right now that according to the Jetsons is when the Jetsons happened. Where is my Rosie the robot to clean my house? And okay, we do have video phone. Okay, so they had that right. Where's my flying car? Where's my thing on the wall that I could punch and it automatically gave me my food? But more importantly, where is my Rosie the robot to clean my house? You don't understand. I was waiting. I mean, I'm sure those do exist and people have them, but you have to be like super, like super rich to have what they're supposed to be for the everyday man. I thought that when I was an adult I was gonna get that, y'all, and it has not come to fruition. I kept hoping, right? um oh, you met your husband on telepersonals. Oh, good Lord. Friday and Saturday nights. Oh, skating rink. Oh, yes. Yeah, you have a Rosie. Yeah, it's called me, right? I want my Rosie that does all the stuff for me. When you were 14 years old, your parents owned a video store. Oh my gosh, y'all, Blockbusters. Um, yeah, I saw a commercial, like an old commercial of Blockbusters going, this was how we rented movies. You had to actually get out of your house before they started doing the, what do you call it? Mail in. I think it's like how Netflix started, where you could get movies mailed to you. You watched them and then you mailed them back. But before that, if you wanted a movie, you wanted to rent a movie, you better get your butt out of your house and you have to go to the movie store and hope that they were not sold out. And please be kind and rewind. um, I'm pretty sure there were. I always rewound my tapes, but uh, I'm sure there were times that they got tapes that were not rewound. And they probably got really frustrated about it too. Although the kids today do know what a movie rental place is. They do. Yeah, I know they got the vacuums, but that's not the same thing. Rosie did everything. Rosie did everything for you. Wait, there's still a Blockbuster out there? Oh, good Lord. It's called Robo, not Rosie. Wait, you still have a video rental place there? Ugh. Lord, I didn't think there were any still left in existence ever. Although I also didn't think that there was something called drive-in movies left anywhere either, but there are. I know they did. They lied to us. They told us we would have them, and we don't have them. But I never got to see a drive-in movie until I had kids because I don't think it's open anymore now. But we had one around here and I didn't find out about it until my husband told me about it. He goes, "Have you ever gone to a drive-in movie?" I'm like, "No. I saw it on the movie Grease, so I know what it's supposed to look like, I think." But no. And so he's like, "We have one." So me, him, and the kids, we loaded up. The only difference is that you don't get the little box to sit in your car to listen. You just turned your radio to what a specific station or whatever to watch the movie. And there were four different screens. It was pretty cool because like I'd never been to a drive-through or drive-in movie before. So that was actually pretty neat. I enjoyed that. The kids would from time to time, because we'd have the windows rolled down. So if it was a really nice night out, they liked to get out and sit on the hood of the car and watch the movie. But it was really cool because you could the movie that we were watching, and then if you look behind us, you could see a little bit of the movie that was playing behind us. But that was a really cool experience. So I could not imagine like getting to do that all the time. That seemed like that would have been a lot of fun because we enjoyed it a lot. Um, Casa. Oh, okay. Yeah, microwaves cook our food. Well, that's true. You have a pop up drive in too. See, okay, that's pretty cool. Is a pop up drive in? Is it just like where it just randomly pops up? Oh, you got a robot for $1,400. That's a lot of money. Oh, okay. They still got one privately owned one. Your daughter said, "Oh, mommy, they're so sweet." They said, "Please be kind and rewind." Well, they always said please. It just didn't always happen. Only about 300 drive-in movies left. Lakeland, Florida is still open. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. It moves around town. That makes sense now. You have a drive-in theater in Texas. What part of Texas, Kim? What part of Texas is the drive-in? Because, like I said, we had one here, but I don't know after Hurricane Michael if we still have said movie theater or if it or drive-in or if it closed down. I mean, it was fairly popular. People liked going to it. Um, like I said, it was a really neat experience, and I kind of liked it, because you didn't have to worry about, you only sat next to the people that were in your car. You didn't really have any. I don't know. There wasn't any issues with other people. I mean, other people were around you, but they were in their car doing their thing. Like nobody was throwing popcorn and stuff at you. Um, well, guys, I cannot believe it. Our hour is already up. I'm already almost 5 minutes over. but I'm so excited. Thank you guys for coming and hanging out with me. So once again, if you have a Craftably and you want to join Kara and Mindy and I, come join us for Craftably Craze. It does not have to be a new start. You do not have to finish it. Come and just cars, windows steamed up. I bet you they doing. I took kids with me, so there was no doing anything untoward at the movie drive-in movie. But I hope that you join us, or once again next month, season. Or I almost said season Spangler. Sorry, Draglins and Books Spangler event. Come and join us. Grab you a Randall Spangler painting. Come join us on the lives every Monday because Randall will be there and we'll get to see what new stuff that he is working on. So thank you guys for coming and hanging out with me, keeping me company, and I promise you that um, I will work on the whip and chat where I talk about oh thank you the whip and chat talking about my first lab, the forensic death investigation, and if anything interesting happens in this lab, then I might do another one, but I will definitely do a whip and chat talking about the first forensic lab. So thank you guys for coming and joining me. I had a blast. I hope that y'all have a wonderful rest of your week. And I'm going to leave you like I always do. Reach for the stars, grab hold on, and never let go. Until my next time, bye y'all.